Now, look, Anjali, you have spoken quite a lot, and I was
Okay.
just wondering the thoughts that you have. What beautiful thoughts you have. You have gone to the other world altogether. Like, I mean, a divine. You took me to a divine world.
Okay.
You took me to a supernatural world. You took me to a heavenly world because your thoughts were basically full of divine thoughts, supernatural thoughts, and heavenly thoughts. You know why I said this? Right. So, can I call you Punjabi?
No, I'm Uttarakhand. I'm Pahari.
Pahari. How safe are you from the landslide that occurred the last time? I think 3 weeks ago there was a landslide, right?
In Uttarakhand, yes.
Yeah, in
Mm-hmm.
Uttarakhand.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay. And then how safe are you? Are you safe, completely safe, totally safe? People, your neighbors, your friends, your relatives, they are all safe?
Yes. Yeah, everyone is safe in Uttarakhand, but I live in Chandigarh now.
Oh, you live in Chandigarh now. So Chandigarh, it's a beautiful place. I have many learners who come to me and who are on EnglishYaari platform all the way from Chandigarh. And they say one thing, Chandigarh is a super city, is a super place to be in. How do you find your place? I suppose you will not say otherwise.
No, 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 same. It's a lovely place to live in. Have you ever been here?
I have never been to, but in my dreams, actually, I have lived there many, many times because there is one Abhishek, there is one Abhishek, there is one Ashik, there is one, I don't know, so many learners, they are all there. One is with working with BSNL there, and he's very
Okay.
happy to be there. And another one is very close to it. He's a high court, he's a judge in Chandigarh court. I think Chandigarh court is very famous, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he's a person who works over there, and he's a lawyer, a senior lawyer, but he's unable to move as he is bedridden. So he would be attending classes from
Okay.
his bed. Yeah, being bedridden, and so I have heard a lot about this place.
Yes,
Now,
yes. And I also wish to visit Kerala once in my life.
hi, once in my life. Why don't you come every year? Why you want to say
I
once
can't.
in your
I
life?
can't. At least once.
At least one. No, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
difficult. Where there is a will, there is a where
Wait,
there is a will, there is a way.
wait.
Yes.
Yes.
And then where there is a will, there is a way. Everything is perfect about this place, but don't come during the rainy season. The
Rainy
rainy
season. Yeah,
season,
exactly.
yeah.
Actually, we should not visit anywhere during rainy season, if until or unless it's very urgent.
That's right, but I disagree with you. There are people who come only to watch the rain fall in
Okay.
Kerala because it rains sometimes non-stop, incessantly. It rains cats and dogs. It rains continuously for over 1 week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So if you really want to enjoy the raindrops, the rainfall, please do visit places where they receive the rains. Right?
Actually, it could be dangerous to visit
What
during
is
rainy
not
season.
what is not dangerous? Can you tell me one activity that is not
No, no,
dangerous?
no, no. You are right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Last time they
We never
saw,
know that what is dangerous and what could turn into a dangerous
yeah,
thing.
give me
Mhm.
give me an example of the latest dangers that we have seen in India.
Uttarakhand, as
Yeah,
we discussed
Uttarakhand.
just
Yes.
3 weeks ago, people were
Mhm,
visiting there, people were enjoying, and suddenly there was a flash flood, and
mhm.
everything just washed away.
That's right. Everything got washed away, and then this is life. And then the other day, let me take you back a little bit, back to Ahmedabad or Ahmednagar. I don't know where the
Hmm.
Air India crash
Yes,
had happened.
Ahmedabad.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ahmedabad. They thought that they,
Even in
yeah,
Pahalgam, when there was
Pahalgam,
attack,
26,
after a few days,
26.
people were visiting. Yeah,
And
actually, you're right.
and again, people from Kerala too were there in Pahalgam, as far away from Kerala.
Hmm.
They were
Hmm.
there, and then so I think look at that flight. See, it is. I don't know what happened to that one sole survivor of the Air
Hmm.
India crash. Right? What would be going on through his mind? What would be his thoughts like? Out of 242, one
Yes,
managed to survive. The lone
yes,
survivor. Yeah. Have you been in any times? Have you been in similar situations any time in your life where
never.
it's not death? No, I'm not talking about death. I'm talking about situations where you were the only one who succeeded. You were the only one who managed. You were the only one who got through. Any situations like that?
Not so far.
Really? Okay, not so far.
So what can we say? Was he lucky or the unluckiest person? Because he had seen that,
Yeah,
people dying around him and everything was destroyed and people were
mhm,
burning and
yeah,
there were so many kids, and
mhm,
so I think he can never forget those, those pictures,
yeah,
those glimpses.
correct.
So it is
But
very dangerous. It is very difficult to live with those kind of memories. You know,
very true,
he must
very
have
true.
gone through trauma and
Yes. Traumatic experiences, certainly there are in all of our lives.
yes.
I am a victim of the tsunami that
Oh
happened. My wife and I, we were there in the Maldives at the time in 2004, in the month of December, on 26th, early morning at 9:26, when we witnessed
oh
this tsunami for the first time, when the world came to know even a word like tsunami came to existence at that
yes,
time,
yes.
and we
During
saw it.
Christmas or something, I think.
It was the next day after Christmas. December
Yes,
25th was Christmas.
yes.
December the
Right.
26th, early morning, 9:26. We were there. We had not changed from our night dresses to the normal day dress. So we were still in our night dress, my wife in her nightie, and then I in my pajamas and all. And then there comes this rustling sound. Like, so we
Oh
thought
my God.
probably leaves or the wind, but then that was not true. Water began to, what shall we say, gush in. And then slowly we knew something was wrong. We got out. And then we began to, somehow in that night dress itself, we began to find out what was happening outside. But there was no time to find out. So the first thing we did was to climb on a guava tree. We climbed on a
Okay.
guava tree. Imagine how strong is a guava tree. Not strong
Yes.
at all. Then
Right.
we looked and we found that there was just the expanse of water. The sea
Oh my
had
God.
engulfed the island. Right.
So, what
So,
kind of thoughts were there in your mind at that time when you were saying that everyone
yeah,
is like
I'll tell
everything is
you,
getting just yes,
at that time, we
yes,
could hear people crying. We could hear people really crying out, like wailing away, like having lost everything. And even, hi,
yes,
Anjali,
yes,
you're okay?
yes, yes.
Yeah. So we could hear the wailing of people, very loud groans. And then we said there is no point in standing or sitting on this, perching on this guava tree. And so we
Right.
got down, both of us, we held our hands together because we knew probably that was the last time together. So
Yes,
we held
yes.
our hands
That's
together.
what exactly I'm talking about. That what kind of thoughts are there
Yeah.
in your mind at that time? Because people are dying, and you might feel that maybe it might be our last time together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe you were thinking about your kids, family
Yeah.
members,
Yeah.
or your loved
Luckily,
ones.
our kid was not with us. We have only one daughter. She was not with us that time because she was back in Kerala. Anyhow,
Okay.
we held our hands together slowly, but around already water to our chest level. And then
Oh my God.
we waded through, and then we managed to walk by the wall, thinking that that would be safe. But the walls were not safe because in the Maldives, no wall foundation is there. No construction has strong foundations in the Maldivian islands,
Okay.
on Maldivian islands. But then in the capital city, Male, the situation is different. They have very strong foundations. So,
Mm-hmm.
thinking that the worst would come to the worst and ready to face the worst, we went. We walked and walked and walked. We reached a Majidi Magu. Majidi Magu means, the Magu means road, the main
Okay.
highway, main road. And on an island, where is a main road? Everything is the same. We could, if you walk the length and breadth of that island, you could cross it in 20 minutes time. So we found almost everyone, around 3,624 people who were inhabitants of that island. They were all on
Okay.
the road. Okay. And then their children were sitting on their shoulders. They were holding them like that. And some of them had just one piece of something, loin cloth, to protect them because nobody expected this.
Yes,
And
this happens
then we
suddenly.
walked together. We were trying to stay close to the community. And then the community slowly went towards a jetty. thinking that the boats there are safe. And so, because on all four sides we are surrounded by water, being an island, what it is. And so we were there at the jetty. We sat down there. What else to do? Nothing could be done. Everyone in the same boat.
Yes.
Everyone's condition the same. No one better than the other. And we couldn't walk from one place to another because of water. All
Yes.
right. Then slowly, in about 3 hours, 4 hours, we got, say, I think their walkie talkie began to work. Radio messages, maybe the last signals were sent, and they understood that that was not just a single sole solitary event of that particular island. It had happened all over Maldives.
Okay.
And we could see 9 dead bodies right in front of our eyes. And we thought we would also be like them
Yes.
very soon. But luckily, I realized one thing. Of through it all, there is one thing that we need to ask ourselves: not whether we are lucky or not. I don't think that word to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Ask yourself, what purpose? Why are you spared? There is a
Yes.
reason for being spared,
Yes. Right.
right?
There must
You
be
could
some purpose. There must be some reason.
exactly.
Yes. And you are
Since
given
you
a second chance.
given a second chance for what?
For what? That you need to find out. And
For
actually,
what?
everyone needs to find out that one reason that why we are here in this world. We
Yeah,
are not simply here to earn money, to buy clothes, to
right.
have bigger home, houses, and cars. There
Yeah,
must be
yeah,
some purpose, but we are not really aware of it.
yeah.
These days, I'm also going through these kind of questions. I ask
Mhm,
myself that why I am here.
mhm. Okay.
Humans, humans these days, we just keep thinking about jobs, business, earning money, and our
Mhm,
family, and clothes and food.
mhm.
We are not able to think beyond that.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think how we can change people's life, how we can make this world better.
Mhm,
We could plant trees. We could
mhm.
help needy people. We could educate people who cannot afford the education.
Right.
So I think if you are involved in such kind of activities, then you
Mhm.
might feel that sense of peace or
Yeah.
satisfaction.
Mhm,
So I have noticed one thing: no matter how rich you are, no matter how many things you have, like luxury, you have jewelry, you have cars, you have money, expensive clothes, and everything. So for some time, it might give you
mhm,
satisfaction that yes,
mhm,
I'm a successful person, I have a successful life, I have everything. But after a certain period of time, you start finding for something more. You want
mhm,
more,
mhm,
and we are never satisfied with
mhm.
what we have. We
Yeah,
always desire for more.
yeah,
Even people who have everything in life, they are also bored, they are also not happy, they are not
yeah,
satisfied.
yeah.
So and if you do one thing
Mhm,
which could help people in a better way, so
mhm.
I think that give you that satisfaction that yes, I have changed someone's life, I have helped that person. So
Mhm,
then you feel the real happiness. That's what
mhm.
I feel sometimes if I'm able to help someone. So that sense of happiness, that sense of satisfaction that you receive, that you feel,
Yeah.
it cannot be felt by buying expensive things, buying
Yeah.
clothes and
Mhm.
other stuff. So I think that should be a real purpose of human being.
Wow.
And what we are doing, we are
Mhm,
destroying everything. We just want ourselves to be in this world. We are killing animals, we are cutting trees, we are constructing homes, like especially in hilly areas. You must have seen
yeah,
Uttarakhand and
yeah.
in Himachal. So
Mhm,
people are constructing hotels and they are constructing houses,
mhm,
2 buildings, 3 buildings, which is not supposed to be there in hilly areas. It could be risky, but we are
mhm,
doing it just for earning money. We
mhm,
want to earn more and more and more. So we don't
mhm,
really care about the nature. We are
mhm.
completely indifferent towards the nature. That's why I think we are facing such consequences. And then we feel that we are, victims.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
yeah,
actually, we are causing it. We are destroying the nature. And right now, we are not realizing it. But slowly and gradually, I think people nowadays, getting aware of this, that
Yeah.
how we are destroying the nature, and
Mm.
then nature is replying back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Uh, mm, okay. Now look, Anjali, you have spoken quite a lot, and I was
Okay.
just wondering the thoughts that you have. What beautiful thoughts you have. You have gone to the other world altogether. Like, I mean, a divine. You took me to a divine world.
Okay.
You took me to a supernatural world. You took me to a heavenly world because your thoughts were basically full of divine thoughts, supernatural thoughts, and heavenly thoughts. You know why I said this? I was just listening to you and I was experiencing, I was taking it, I was, what shall we say, like a sponge. I was trying to absorb all these thoughts. And I was wondering the quality of thoughts you have. Beautiful thoughts, pure thoughts about this world. Look, we started from that one question, why we were spared or why we are spared in some situations. Just like that man, he could have also died, but
Yes.
he was the sole survivor, the lone survivor. My wife and I, we could have died. We were just, there was no reason. When Sri Lanka, around 150,000 people, that means more than 1.5 lakhs, were just dead in 1 minute. And Taiwan, Thailand, even in different ports, beach areas of like Kanyakumari and other places in India, thousands died, lakhs died in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Husbands, wives, children holding hands
Yes.
together, especially from the military naval base, I think. Yeah, those who were there, they just had to let go. They couldn't stand. And then we are asking that big question, why this? My first observation, I think it is because there is a purpose for your life. Your life is not over yet. You have not completed your mission yet. If we have been sent to this world, there must be a purpose for it. All right, Alexander. Now, to add to what you said we are all becoming materialistic. Correct?
Materialistic. Yes.
Materialistic, yes. Now, to prove this point, back in history, go to see the life of Alexander the Great, the conqueror, one who conquered the whole world, having conquered India also, I think. And he said, it is because of him we have that expression, Vini, Vidi, Vici. Vini, Vidi, Vici.
Okay.
Came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered. Vini, Vidi, Vici. Now,
Okay.
he was the then ruler of the whole world, so to say. He had become the greatest conqueror that anyone has seen until his time. But you know what happened? Just before his death, he gave an instruction to his doctors and to his family, royal family. He said, when I die, carry me in a coffin and conduct a
Mm.
procession, a funeral procession in the town, around the town. At that time, make sure my hands are outside the
Yes.
coffin.
Yes. I also have read it.
Yeah, you have read this?
Yes, to show the world that no matter how many things you are collecting, we feel that
Yeah,
now we are, we try to have more and more. We want to
yeah,
buy two houses, three houses. There is no end to it.
yeah.
But actually, nothing is going with us. Even a
Mhm.
coin, even a single, um, anything, be it anything.
Yeah,
So we came in this world
mm,
without having anything,
yeah.
even clothes on our body,
Right,
and we are also going back. So
right.
what we are taking back with us, it
Mm,
is our real, it is our karma.
mm.
It is
Correct.
bad, it might be bad or good.
Mm,
So I think that is the only thing that is going with
mm,
us. But
mhm.
we don't care about that. What
Yeah,
we
yeah,
care about these materialistic things. We want to collect everything. We want to have more and more to save for our generation, for our
yeah,
kids,
yeah.
and we are not sure about next 1 second that what is going to happen with us. So
Right.
these days, especially these days, people are, dying. They are healthy. One person is playing and suddenly he just plunges to the ground. Another one is working, one is getting married, one is dancing, one is celebrating, their retirement party. And at the next 1 second, it doesn't even take more than 1 second. Suddenly something happens and then
Yeah.
the person has gone. So
Ah,
if, and we should be very conscious about it, that what we
mm,
are doing.
mhm.
We should not focus on collecting things. We should not focus too much on, gathering things to earn more and more. We should focus on doing some good deeds in our lives so that we can have that sense of, satisfaction, that why we are in this world. Why did we
Mhm.
come and what we are doing? What have we done? So there should be something that could be with you when you are gone.
Yeah. I'll tell
I
you
think.
something, Anjali. Thank you so much for adding so much to it. It all adds meaning to our this. I don't know why we got into this discussion, but this discussion seems to be an unending discussion. And I like
Yes.
the way you said it. There is a purpose behind our coming and being placed here, at least for maybe for 70 years, maybe for 80 years. Okay. Now, let me tell you, you spoke about karma, the good deeds that we do, the bad deeds that we do. The good deeds, they speak a lot about us even after we
Mm.
die,
Yes.
right? Who do we speak so much about today? Do we speak about people who were rich, or do we speak about people who continue to do good to humanity?
People who are rich, who are famous, we only are following them.
That's
We
what
don't.
is happening now,
Yes.
following them.
Yes.
But who do we
Yes.
remember? After 1 year, after 100 years, their memory will fade. But what remains is the good deeds that
Good deeds.
we have done. Those good deeds
Yes.
will certainly will become, what shall we say, someone else will build on that, and someone
Mm.
else may do something more to that. Now, add to this one, just before I forget, you were taking me to a world of ego drama and theodrama. I have heard this in some speeches, and I like this idea. Sometime back you said we have come into this world. Why? Because we are living this ego drama, my drama. Ego
My.
means I, my.
Mm. Mm.
You are living your ego drama. I am living my ego drama. But there
Yes.
is some other drama, and that drama is called the theodrama. I'm becoming a bit spiritual here. Okay.
Mm.
Theodrama. Theodrama means the drama that is played by God.
Mm.
Theo. Theo means God.
Okay.
Okay. So let's forget about the name God, but let's
Mm.
take the word theodrama. That is, a divine drama is in the air, is is there. So we are expected to become a part of that divine drama. So ego drama, the actions we do, and then theodrama, drama of God, so to say, meaning to say divinity. I think it is good sometimes, not every time if you don't like it, sometimes to recognize that we are called to be a participant in the theodrama.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, what about the free will?
Free will, that's why free will is there. But however free you are, if possible, try to realize the fact because nothing is in our control. So
Okay.
nothing is in our control. Whether you speak about free will or not, nothing absolutely is in our control. There is something else that is someone else is controlling us. Someone else is
Yes.
controlling the universe. Those two pilots, they tried to do all the way to control the plane, but went out of their control.